In this video, I'll be playing a jazz piano solo on Autumn Leaves. My name is Paul Tobey from jazzmental.com, and this is the last video in our playlist on Autumn Leaves. If you missed the entire playlist, I'm going to post a link up here where we talk about putting the bass line together, chords, scales, and everything that it takes to play this piece. And in this video, I'm going to be playing the song from beginning to end. First head, couple of choruses of solos, and then the final head, and then out. So that's what I'm going to do first. When I'm done playing it, I'm going to discuss a few more things that I'm going to explain from the solo itself. So let's get started. So I hope you enjoyed that version of Autumn Leaves. It was fun to play. There's a couple of things that I wanted to discuss in it, and that is, first of all, this whole concept of 2-5-1. And again, if you missed that playlist, I'm going to post a link up here again. But essentially, this 2-5-1 is, so that's 2-5-1 in B flat, and then there's 2-5-1 in G minor. So let me play that. I actually love that because it just sounds so cool. What I would suggest is maybe you just practice that a few times. All it is taking the third and the seventh of each chord. So the third of C minor is E flat and the seventh is B flat. And then the third and seventh of F is A and E flat. And then of B flat, it's A and D. And then of E flat, it's G and D. And then of A minor 7 flat 5, it's C and G. D sharp and C of the D7 chord, and then F and B flat. And when I was comping, I was doing the third inversion of the C minor 7th chord, falling one note, the F7 chord. And then the B flat major 7 in third inversion, the E flat major 7 to 2 minor 7 flat 5, 5-7 flat 9 of G minor. So when I did that, I was really concerned about the scales that go with it. So C minor, and that's just the bebop scale. With this note being the passing note. And then when I got to the B flat, it was essentially another bebop scale, and then we discussed in detail the 2 minor 7 flat 5, 5-7 flat 9 scale in one of the previous videos, but here it is again. And then just a bebop scale in G minor. Okay, so I also spelled the chords a few times. And that's always fun to do, to mix the scales with the spelling of the chords. The last thing that I really wanted to talk about is this concept of block chords. So if you just play the scale with all of your fingers, like this C minor chord, and you kind of play them spaced out a bit, but with the octaves on the outside, you get a sound like this. You're sort of playing the scale and the chords at the same time. And it's never perfect, and your fingers sort of never fall in exactly where they should be. But as long as you just play the notes from the scale, it's always going to sound great. So if you're soloing, you can do things like this. So it sounds kind of cool. So again, that block chord thing is kind of cool. So that's it for my version of Autumn Leaves. I hope you enjoyed this entire playlist. It's been fun. If you have any comments or suggestions, just put them in the comments below. And of course, any questions you have, I'll answer them for you. And just go over to jazzmental.com, check that out. Got some free courses over there for you. Thanks for your time. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We're making 5 videos a week, just like this one, on various aspects of music and the music business. So I'd really appreciate it if you could come back and join me another time. Take care.